the Sith, Dooku confronted both the Jedi Master Obi-Wan Kenobi and Anakin Skywalker, with his master Palpatine looking on during the engagement. While Palpatine did betray his student following a defeat at the hands of Skywalker, previous to that, the two Sith Lords had a very important conversation. A conversation concerning the future of the Sith and rise of the Empire, including the role that Dooku was to play in Order 66 and the destruction of the Jedi. Before the Jedi had ever entered the room with the Sith Lords, they discussed how the battle was to proceed. Darth Sidious told Dooku Grievous was to serve as the true villain of the Separatist movement. After being captured, Dooku was to help the Republic end the war, as to pave the way for the Empire, as despite the war being long and difficult, the droids and their leaders were never meant to win. Sidious told Dooku he desired the boy Anakin Skywalker to be kept alive, as he believed he could persuade him to the dark side of the Force with the help of Dooku. Sidious ordered Dooku that he was to kill Kenobi, as he could pose a potential giant threat to the Empire and to whirl Anakin into as big a rage as possible following. Palpatine assured Dooku if the battle did go wrong, he would intervene and stop Skywalker from killing him. This is why in Revenge of the Sith, Dooku was intensely attempting to goad Anakin into using the dark side, as it was specifically commanded for him to do so prior to the duel ever starting. Sidious told Dooku that once the boy felt the true power of the darkness, he would join them, and they could use him once the Empire had risen. Dooku only went along with this for one specific reason. Dooku believed that the rule of two was coming to an end, and to have grown obsolete, as its ultimate goal was for the Sith to reign over the galaxy, and with that on the horizon for Palpatine, he saw no further use for it. This is why he went along with Skywalker one day becoming a Dark Lord himself, besides Dooku and Sidious. Therefore, as Palpatine had portrayed to Dooku, he was going to adopt several rising Sith Lords into his plan. Dooku believed Palpatine was going to do this following the establishment of the Empire, as he desired Dooku as well as Skywalker to be the first Sith Lords to rule by his side. As we know, however, this was false, and Palpatine from the very start saw Dooku as nothing more than a pawn, with his desired apprentice being Skywalker, even immediately following the death of Darth Maul. Although Dooku believed that for the time the rule of two was obsolete, Palpatine did not, as he desired Skywalker. Once Palpatine explained this to his apprentice, Dooku suggested he try once more to turn Kenobi. He did so as he believed Kenobi to be potentially more controllable and the better option for a future Sith Lord. Although Skywalker was more powerful, he saw Kenobi as the more intelligent option. He also suggested this because he felt Skywalker may grow too strong and overthrow both Palpatine and himself at a future time. One thing was for certain though, Dooku believed that the rule of two would end with him and Darth Sidious. Dooku in fact had envisioned an army of Sith Lords that would rule over the galaxy, with him and his master at the forefront. If all had gone according to how it was portrayed to Dooku, after their duel and death of Kenobi, Palpatine would have intervened and prevented Anakin from killing Dooku. He would then reveal himself as a Sith Lord and show Anakin the plan of the Sith from the beginning that had been established centuries before he was ever alive. He then planned to convert Anakin to the dark side of the Force and deem him a Sith Lord, then taking Dooku into custody. The original plan was for Dooku to then reveal the secrets of the Separatist army to the Jedi, and have him appear as if he was unaware of the atrocities of Grievous, pinning all the horrors of the Separatists on him. To the public and Senate, it was to appear as if Dooku was attempting to wage a just and fair war. Then with the evil Grievous corrupting it from within and committing horrid acts across the galaxy without the knowledge of Dooku. The opinion of the Jedi on Dooku would little matter, as they were to be executed shortly following a huge confession on behalf of Darth Tyrannus. In Revenge of the Sith, the information from Palpatine concerning the location of Grievous was originally intended to come from Dooku. In custody, the plans for the Empire to rise would continue as planned, although during Order 66, Dooku was to remain untouched by the clone troopers. Dooku was then to be placed in a powerful position within the ranks of the Empire, bringing the Separatists peacefully into the fold, as he was their leader and highly admired among them. He was then going to be tasked with aiding Vader in destroying the remaining Jedi, with the Sith united and strong once more and the rule of two being destroyed. The three Sith were meant to be a combination of all of the major organizations in the galaxy, all coming together in support of one empire. Anakin was meant to represent the faithful Jedi, Dooku the Separatists, and Palpatine the Republic. A near unstoppable group if all parts had worked as planned, so powerful in fact that the Empire may never have been overthrown. But that is why Dooku desired to destroy the rule of two, as well as his initial plans in the Empire. But leave your thoughts on this in the comments down below, and as a huge question, what do you think would have happened if this had all gone according to the plan of Dooku? The Force be with you, and have a great day.
Thank you.